Turkish prosecutors had concluded that Khashoggi had been killed, his body dismembered and disposed of. He was a columnist for the Washington Post and a vocal critic of Mohammed bin Salman, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. On October 2nd in 2018, Khashoggi had entered the Saudi consulate in Istanbul, hoping to receive papers to marry his fiancée, Hatice Cengiz. He never came back. Turkish officials carried out a thorough investigation. Their evidence included CCTV footage of some of the suspects arriving to Turkey from Saudi Arabia, their movements inside the country, and some phone records. Cengiz earlier stated she hopes the trial will reveal more information about the circumstances of the killing and the whereabouts of Khashoggi's remains, which were never found.
We trust in Turkish justice. The judiciary process has begun. Therefore, unfortunately, we will not be able to answer your questions. But our search for justice will continue in Turkey as well as in everywhere else we can.
Among the accused are Ahmed al-Asiri, a former deputy head of the Saudi intelligence and a former advisor to the Crown Prince Saud al-Qahtani, both accused of instigating premeditated, torturous murder with monstrous intent. Turkish officials had called for the trial to take place in Turkey and the suspects extradited, a request that Saudi prosecutors declined. One key question regarding the murder has been who gave the order to kill Khashoggi. The UN Special Rapporteur who carried out an investigation last year concluded that there were links between the murder and the Crown Prince that must be looked into.
We have not moved the killing of Jamal Khashoggi into a formal setting that the international community can recognize, because the trial in Saudi Arabia could not be given credibility and legitimacy.
Mohammed bin Salman has denied any involvement in the case, but had accepted responsibility because it happened under his watch. A court in Saudi Arabia sentenced 5 people to death for the murder last year. However, one of Khashoggi's sons announced he forgave them, paving the way for their lives to be spared. Yet Khashoggi's fiancée has stressed no one has the right to pardon his killers. David, CGTN, Istanbul.